Hey guys, welcome back. Our e-commerce system needs an inventory, a single central place to track all our products and stock levels. For this, we will use the Singleton pattern. The Singleton pattern actually ensures a class has only one instance and provides a global point of access to it. This is perfect for our inventory as we don't want multiple different inventories floating around. For this, we would need a inventory item helper class, and another one would be the inventory singleton class with which we can realize the singleton pattern of the inventory. So for this, we would need a inventory. I would create an inventory folder for storing the inventory class, which is the parent class from which only single instance would be created. So inside it, let's create a inventory dot java, and object of this class would be follow the singleton pattern. Only one instance of this class would be present in the entire object, and any other uh, method of creating the another object of it would actually be a futile attempt. So in this we would represent the core logic of the inventory class, and another one would be the inventory item that would be stored in the model directory. Inventory item dot java. This would work as a helper class for us. Let's dive into it and implement both of them. So let's start with the inventory.java. So a inventory contains products. So we have to import the product model. Com.ecommerce dot model dot product. And another one would be the inventory item helper class. Next, import the utility classes. Next, let's create a static instance. Fine. Uh, Now we also require a list of inventory items to be used by this class. So now let's implement the inventory item class first. Uh, a inventory item is actually a product. So a product would be created here as an attribute. Then the quantity. So a inventory item is actually represents a product with some quantity. Let's create a constructor for this. and some getters and setters. Public product, get product, and for the quantity, the get quantity getter. And then for updating the quantity of the product, the setter would be implemented here, which will take a quantity parameter and will update the quantity attribute with the latest quantity value. So with this, the inventory item class is implemented now. Let's continue with the inventory.java now. It would contain a list of inventory items. So private list inventory items, then a constructor private item this dot items is equal to new array list. After that, we have to create a get instance method that would uh, actually return the existing instance of this class. If none of the instance exists, then a new instance would be created and returned. Otherwise, the existing instance would be returned. So the instance is actually of the inventory class. So the type would be inventory. Get instance if instance is equal to null, then if no instance is exists, then create a new instance of inventory type and return the instance. Otherwise, if the instance already exists, this if condition will not be executed and the existing instance will be passed with this command. Now add some new methods to add the new products in this inventory. So public void add product product and some quantity. Inside this, add the respective product and quantity into the items list. New inventory item, product quantity. Cool now. The add product is implemented now. Similarly, the product should also be removed from the inventory on some scenarios. Let's implement them as well. So public boolean remove product. This should also take product and quantity. Product and quantity parameters inside them. Iterate through the inventory item. And if if the corresponding product that is to be removed is found, for that the equals product. This if condition checks that if the respective product is found in the inventory or not. If it is found, then its quantity need to be checked here. For the quantity, we can get the details with the item dot get quantity. Check whether it is equal to or greater than the quantity parameter. So if the condition passes, the quantity need to be updated. Item dot get quantity minus quantity. With this, the uh, quantity of the respective product would be decremented here. Let's pass true now. If the quantity is lower, this would be handled by the else block. Here we will just pass the false, indicating that the quantity is lower for the respective product than the demanded quantity that is to be removed. Hence, the removal will not be succeeded. That's why the false is passed here. And and if this entire loop is executed and the stocks is not decremented, it means that product is actually not found in the inventory, and hence the false would be returned from here. Now we can add a function to display the inventory details. For this, let's add our display inventory function, and here uh, we need some custom implementation here. Let's add we want to here show the current inventory details. For this, for inventory items, system dot. So yeah, with this loop will print the entire product names and quantity currently stored in the inventory. So with this, the inventory class implementation has been completed now. So now anywhere in our application we can get the inventory with the inventory.get instance, and we will always be working with the same instance. And so yeah, we have now used the singleton pattern here to create a single source of truth for our inventory. In the next and final part of this mini series, we will bring it all together, create orders, and demonstrate the whole system working. See you then. Thank you.